It's a cold night beneath the street light. There's a man whose pants are too tight. Oh no, his pants are too tight.
My pants are too tight.
He stands there, an empty stare, trying to make enough money for his cab fare home. He'll have to walk home tonight.
Don't have enough for the ride.
The streets are cruel, he tries to act cool. He goes to work with only his one tool. You can put away your tool. Johnny, you don't have to be a prostitute. No, 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 no. You can say no to being a man or a male gigolo. You don't have to be a prostitute. No, 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 no. You can say no to being a night looker boy, hooker rich boy, bo ho.
And, but yes, I think, slop by definition of what we're doing is just, again, anything that you could dismiss by its cover, perhaps. Anything you could dismiss just because of, like, what you assume it is. And certainly you've chosen something that fits that bill today.
Yes.
That we will talk more about soon. But I think it, you know, there's all kinds of slop. There's action slop and horror slop and romance slop is a huge genre now. Perhaps the biggest genre in entertainment or certainly literature today is romance slop.
Which you could chart certain, like, I don't know, I wouldn't know quite the whole history, but you could very easily chart back to, like, you know, mid-century pulps of Harlequin novels and bodice rippers. Romance has been a slop genre for as long as, like, mass literature has been a thing.
That's it's a good point, Justin. It's a very good point.
I mean, there's holiday slop with the Hallmark Factory.
Oh my God, there's holiday slop is at an all-time high. You know, just truly, like, every media company is getting in on the holiday slop game. Let me tell you, I have not watched a lot of that holiday slop. It doesn't look appealing to me. Classically, I like things that are good.
I don't think I've seen a single Hallmark movie that was not involved with Dinotopia.
Hey, you know, fucking Dinotopia. Slop free.
Slop free. No. That's a slopless picture.
Dinotopia is a slopless miniseries.
Yes.
The first non-slop TV miniseries.
The first of its kind.
Like, yeah, without a trace of slop. Those dinos are clean. Those scales are crisp and clear.
Every character fully realized, a perfect little gem.
Absolutely. Like, on my lunch break, I was watching the movie Pedicab Driver, directed by and starring Sammo Hung, and I was just so enjoying it so much. Just, like, incredible action, funny comedy, you know, and then, like, I was like, imagine if I was watching something that sucked right now. Imagine if I was watching something that was bad. That would suck if I was watching something bad instead of this that's good.
It'd be such a bummer.
I'd be bummed out if I could be watching Pedicab Driver and instead I was watching something that sucked.
Yeah. Well, like, what if you had to be watching the Jimmy Fallon Taxi movie instead?
Oh, I have seen that. For a brief time, I owned that on DVD.
Was that because that was just a movie you could own on DVD?
Yeah, it was basically, like, I think it was cheap at Walmart, and, you know, I was pretty cut off from media at the time, so kind of like anyone in the SNL orbit, I'm like, well, let me grab this. You know, I couldn't just look it up online. If I wanted to watch Taxi, I had to acquire it.
Yeah, you couldn't just go on streaming or anything like that.
By this time, like, the video stores in town were shut down. You know what I mean? Like, if I wanted to watch a movie, I had to purchase it with dollars.
You had to either buy it or pray to God it was on YouTube in 10 very sloppily cut segments.
Yeah, absolutely. 10 segments where you're like, well, there's definitely some stuff between these segments that you've neglected to include, intentionally or no.
Oh yeah, there was I'm trying to watch Schindler's List on here in 10 easy segments. There seems to be some meat left off these bones.
Yeah. Actually, this upload of Taxi seems to only be the scene where Jennifer Esposito does a strip search of all those models that are robbing these banks. It's weird. And it's like, it's a VHS upload, and that VHS is degraded.
This
that scene
one
has been
part...
rewound.
Oh, yeah. And I think there is something beautiful that tapes could show wear like that you could... Like you could really see how much what parts of a tape have been especially loved, that have been like watched over and over and over again, that you could never get on a DVD.
Boy, we're talking about how hard it was to watch movies. It was hard to watch porn.
Oh my god, it was so hard.
And it should be hard again.
I agree.
Just like I am when watching pornography.
I agree. Honestly, as someone who loves sleaze, I think
Absolutely.
I'm pretty well established myself on this feed as a pervert.
I'll watch any movie I see on Tubi that's called like Avenging Babes of the Blacktop with like it's 5 blondes in cut off baseball t-shirts, and the only like credited actor on the poster is like Ernest Borgnine or something. Like, I'll watch any movie that is exactly like that. I am a pervert du jour.
Oh yeah, like to me the hottest women in cinema were German women in Italian productions in the 1960s dubbed into English. That to me, that is the most beautiful a woman has ever looked on the big screen.
Absolutely. There's no one more beautiful than someone being strangled by a black leather glove
exactly.
with a knife in the other hand. I'm just kidding. That's parody.
Not that.
But yeah, it should be hard to watch porn again. I think it literally destroys our brains, and I think I'm not saying no porn. You know, I'm pro sex work, of course, just like this film that we're going to talk about.
Yes.
But I think it should be more difficult.
There should be some friction. Like sex,
there should be a barrier for entry. Yes. Oh, yeah, friction is good. You need friction to start a fire. Can't start a fire without a spark, you know what I mean? Yeah, and I think it would just be probably better for maybe the planet Earth and every mind on it, if maybe it was just, like, a little harder to watch porn.
Like, and not just, like...
should have a tantalizing quality.
Right, and not, like, with the barrier of entry being, online, being digital IDs or ads. I shouldn't have to either upload my driver's license or a credit card, or have to sit through 2 minutes of the worst AI-generated commercials for cab shows in the world. I should just have to do, like... I should have to rummage around for it.
I think there should be a physical space, and I think it should have a beaded curtain, and I think you should have to go there in a physical way.
Yeah. Because there was, you know, the porn theater brought us together.
Yes, communal experience.
Yeah, you know.
You and your boys.
Nicole Kidman, going
we come
into the
to this
porn
place
theater.
to jack it. We come to this place to tug, to pull, to yank, because we need that. All of us. That indescribable feeling we get when the titties come out. And we go somewhere we've never been before. Not just entertained, but with a big old boner.
Exactly. Like we would it would bring us together. It created shared experiences. You could go to a booth, but why would you do that when you could?
No.
Hell, like you could take care, like where two guys could take care of each other, and there was nothing wrong with that. It was just perfectly healthy.
Between fellows, just between two guys,
just guys,
you know?
being dudes,
taking care of business every day.
And you know what? Women helping women. That was also something beautiful to have in public.
Yas, gal pals.
Yeah.
Helping each other out in a time of need.
What's a
They
knuckle
were
amongst
roommates.
friends?
Yeah, like that one aunt you have and her roommate.
Her biking partner.
Yeah. She's always going on long camping vacations with.
Going on
That's what I remember.
lots of conference seminars together.
I mean, it's just more effective if they're on each other's insurance.
It's so much easier.
You get a discounted rate if you get a hotel room,
Yeah.
and even further discounted rate if you share a bed instead of getting a hotel room with 2 beds.
Oh, and honestly, straight people should start doing that too. Like, not as a couple, but just as
I agree.
friends. I mean, I was on a platonic couples plan for the YMCA for a couple years, and it was amazing.
It's amazing, absolutely. Who's to say that what a couple means?
Right.
A couple just means 2.
This means 2 people.
It just means 2. Why do they have to kiss?
They don't have to kiss. They don't have to fuck.
The fucking guy at the front desk of the gym going like, you can't use the sign-in unless you kiss. I have to see you. I have to see you kiss.
You're on the couples plan? You just both want to go to Zumba classes together? Prove it. Make out right here before you beep your little dongle.
Prove it. Someone's going in someone's mouth right now at the Blink Fitness. Or you're not going in. Or you're not going in.
You're holding up the line.
Yeah, people are waiting for you to suck each other off right now in the Blink Fitness.
Yep. But, it's beautiful. But ultimately, porn needs to be about bringing people together instead of just dividing us and separating us into our
I
own
agree.
little niches, our own 2 specified holes.
Not to continue to discuss pornography on a recorded medium, but it's so much of it is so intense. It's too intense for me most of the time. Why aren't they should be having fun. You know what I mean? I like when I'm watching it and I'm like, oh, they're having fun. It's not just a day at work. They're enjoying what they're doing right now.
Right. There needs to be chemistry. They should be making each other laugh.
Yeah, having good sex is often very playful. And sometimes it's intense, but sometimes it's very playful. And I don't think there's enough playful pornography.
No, it's all business. The problem is too many pornographers have a hustle grind set.
Yeah,
it's
they just don't take joy. They don't take the time to relax and enjoy it.
Right. Because they gotta get the 5 positions in a cum shot in today.
Yeah, exactly. They gotta, and it takes the joy out of it. It's why I stopped setting a reading goal for the year, because then I'm worried. I'm like, oh, am I gonna finish this book fast enough to read another one? No, you should enjoy the book. You should enjoy the porn you're making now. Don't worry about where your next porn is coming from.
Exactly. But OnlyFans and such has really disrupted big porn, so that people are now making it themselves for themselves,
and that's good.
Yeah, no, it is good. I'm just waiting for people to really start identifying who are the avant-garde of modern pornography, who are really changing the game, really bringing new artistic sensibilities. Because it used to, honestly, I'll probably pick something from the golden age of pornography for this show.
Yeah, who's out there today making stuff that's worthy to be logged on letterboxd.com?
Yeah, no, who's making
where you're like, no, I'm appreciating the artistry.
Who's making the deep throat that would be discussed on late night shows?
Right. I mean, yeah, Deep Throat was one of the 10 highest grossing films of its year. Not adjusted for any kind of
inflation,
not inflation, but not even adjusted it was the 10 biggest softcore movies of the year. It was one of the highest grossing films of its year. I thought it was 1972. Of 1972. The highest grossing, I've looked this up before. The highest grossing films of 1972 are wild. It truly was just a different time to be alive.
So
You know-
what were the top 10?
Okay. Number 1, The Godfather.
Yeah, okay.
Ever heard of it?
Yeah.
Biggest, highest grossing movie of the year.
That makes
Today,
sense.
that movie is in maybe the top 20. It's the highest. Number 1, The Godfather. Number 2, The Poseidon Adventure. Well, sure. It's a big, summer.
Yeah.
It's kind of inventing the summer blockbuster action movie.
Is that the
Number
movie
3,
where it's like the Titanic, but it flips upside down?
Boat go upside down.
Okay.
Correct. Boat go upside down. It stars a bunch of, Gene Hackman, Ernest Borgnine, Red Buttons, Roddy McDowell, Shelley Winters. It has, Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah.
It's one of those,
yeah.
like, cast of thousands, Towering Inferno kind of situation.
Yeah, but Ben Stiller had a story about working with Gene Hackman on on Tenenbaums, where he went up to Hackman and said, "Oh, you in Poseidon Adventure was like such an inspiration to me. It really excited me. It's what really got me excited about making movies." And Hackman just looked into the middle distance and went, "Oh yeah, money picture."
Money picture.
Money picture. Look, Hackman liked to check.
It's true. You could say a lot about Gene Hackman, and I have. But, the guy liked to check. But he usually also brought it. He's just kind of one of those guys who, like, maybe was never bad in a movie. Just kind of his default was always, like, fine.
What if a guy was always good?
Just kind of, and part of it is, like, he's grumpy, so when he needed to be, like, if he didn't want to be in a movie and it made him grumpy in real life, it only informed and helped his performance. Number 3, What's Up, Doc?
Yeah.
The delightful throwback screwball romantic comedy with Barbra Streisand. Number 4, fourth highest grossing film of the year, Deliverance, the movie where the guys get fucked in the ass in the woods.
Yeah. That was... Listen, people in America didn't really know about Southern people. They didn't know much about Apple.
We were just finding out about the South tonight. What's this down here?
About the inner Appalachia.
Louisiana? What is that? I've never heard of that.
The Big Easy?
What's easy about it? Sounds hard.
Oh.
Number 5, Jeremiah Johnson, the Robert Redford in the Woods movie.
The GIF. Its only
The
legacy.
GIF is the GIF. Yeah. I have no idea what that movie's about. I know he's in the woods, and I know at one point he nods approvingly. Number 6, Cabaret. Sure.
Yep.
Ever heard of it? Sure. Cabaret. Best director. Number 7 at the United States box office, Deep Throat. Deep Throat is in the top 7.
And I gotta say, not a super horny movie. It's not.
No?
I did not find it a particularly erotic film.
Okay, admittedly I've never seen it, but on the poster it says, "How far does a girl have to go to untangle her tingle?"
Right.
So I want to know the answer to that question.
So if I recall correctly, the premise of Deep Throat is that a woman has a clitoris in the back of her throat.
Oh.
And so giving blowjobs makes her biologically come, not just psychologically.
Yeah, the clitoris is located in her throat. Oh, okay, so Deep Throat is I
guess a body horror film?
I guess so. In the manner of the film that we're here to discuss today. That's interesting. Well, that's straight.
It actually would have some connection to the director of this film, Frank Henenlotter, who later made a movie called Bad Biology. Which features one of the best opening monologues in a film, a woman explaining that she was born with 7 clits.
That's quite a few.
Yeah.
Oh, in a row?
Sucking 7 clits in a row?
In a row? Just to finish it out, number 8, The Getaway, which I believe is an adaptation of a Parker novel, or just another crime novel, if not a Parker novel. Number 9, a movie I've never heard of in my entire life, Brother of the Wind. A mountain man saves 4 wolf cubs after their mother dies. It was the year of the woods, is what I'm finding about.
Yeah,
1972. Yeah. We were like, what's going on in there?
We gotta get out of the big city and into some wilderness.
The Wilderness. And then number 10, another movie I've never heard of, Lady Sings the Blues, where Diana Ross plays famous singer Billie Holiday. So that is your top 10 for 1972. And if we looked up the top 10 for 2025, it'd be like Marvel, Minecraft.
Slime, Slop.
Slop, Sludge.
Like, oh, yes, okay. This I do think we should distinguish here. I think there is a difference between Slop and Sludge.
Okay, I like it. Or, what about Crud?
Crud, I think, Crud's a different creature. Slop has, Slop is, I would say Slop is in the middle between Crud and Sludge.
Okay.
Sludge is smooth, no lumps. It's meant to just pass easily through you with at most leaving a foul-smelling stain. I think what we call AI slop would be better classified as sludge.
I hear you.
Minecraft is very much a sludge picture. Marvel, Sludge Factory. Wonder Man coming to Disney Plus. Wall-to-wall sludge.
Not my problem. Not my monkeys,
problem.
not my circus.
Not my circus anymore. While Crud is dry. It's small. It's particular. It's a lump, kind of standing on its own. It leaves an impact. Crud has real mass.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll definitely need to refine the taxonomy, the slop, slop taxonomy, slop theory. Mm-hmm. We will definitely need to continue to refine that as the show goes along.
Absolutely. Slop to me ultimately is the middle ground where it has texture, but it moves through you.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Ultimately,
there's particulates. There are there is matter to it. There is materiality to it. And that I think but it's still, it's still like pumped out. It's like, to me, Slop is the genre picture that is meant to be mass produced, but nevertheless bears personality and uniqueness, much like this picture we're here to talk about, Frank Henenlotter's Frankenhooker.
Frankenhooker. Yes, long a movie I'd heard about, but had, I'll say, unfortunately, like, perhaps intentionally avoided, and I can elaborate more on why that would have been. Wow, what a what a film.
See, this is some real slop.
Yeah, did not go in any of the directions that I would have initially anticipated, and that is hard to do. That is hard to be so genuinely surprising as I found Frankenhooker to be, in a very positive way. I liked it a lot, for the record.
Yeah, I suggested this partly because when I went to Topo Gigio, it did not offer what I was hoping for. It wasn't really quite what I was looking for. As my first pick on the show, and I'm doing the month-long Frankenstein marathon, so I kind of had this already slotted to watch, and when I did, I was floored. I've also was similarly aware of this movie for a long time. This was a big. This is something I saw a lot in the grocery store rental section.
Wow, that's very funny. Like you're at the grocery, you're picking up your eggs, your milk, your Frankenhooker. That's very
just like passing through it. Well, because partly because the cover art is striking. Like a pale-faced woman in a big purple wig, lightning everywhere. But also, the VHS box was interactive.
Scratch and sniff?
No, there was a little button on it that when you played it, like one of those little speakers that you would like sometimes get in nice birthday cards when you open it. The little speaker would play "Want a date?"
Want a date?
And
Ja-
you know,
this
when
is
you're
Jersey.
7, that's catnip. That is something fun and exciting, and the last thing a parent would want their kid running up towards.
100%. But yeah, it seems to have left kind of an indelible impression. But this was a first go for you. Is that what you said?
Yes. Well, yeah, because like I always remember the tape, but I frankly kind of wrote this off as just like, oh, okay, this is gonna be just another empty, gross, not in like the fun 90s gross out way,
Yeah.
but just the kind of sad, exploitive
Yeah. Oh, isn't
nature
this
that these B movies would
crazy?
be like.
Yeah,
Right.
I'd always like kind of avoided this because I was like, oh, and based on the movies that Amazon Prime was recommending to me after I finished it, like a lot of people feel similarly of like, oh, this is like a zombie strippers kind of like Velocipaster, like, oh, look at the two things we're combining. Isn't that
see,
wacky?
I wasn't even thinking of that. I was thinking of just the like not even. I expected this not even try to be funny. I thought this would be try to be just base shocking. Would be much more standard, kind of roughy exploitation fare.
Gotcha.
I expected this just to be about somebody chopping up prostitutes to make a super prostitute. I didn't expect this to be a wacky cartoon.
Yeah, a reclamationist, a feminist masterpiece. Exactly.
Well, yeah, a feminist, sex worker positive, horror exploitation movie.
Yeah, a core trans text. Yeah, absolutely. It's a movie that certainly, I think could have fallen the wrong way, could be interpreted a number of ways, but seems to have been largely reclaimed by, the queer community, including the trans community.
Absolutely, which I think is beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. That we can all see ourselves in Frankenhooker.
Yeah.
I will say, and I know what happens when you watch a movie like this, is that like they didn't have any money, so you spend a lot of time waiting for the thing to happen, which is not always something that I'm good at. A lot of those like kaiju movies I sometimes struggle with because I'm like, boy, you're really waiting most of the movie for the big lizard to even show up, right? Like, and that can be entertaining if I enjoy the stuff that is happening while we're waiting, right? But I'm bad at like, this is a really boring horror movie until the last 30 minutes, right? I just not my constitution. I like it to be entertaining throughout. Sue me. But in something like, Peter Jackson's King Kong, it's like 45 minutes to an hour before we get to the fucking island, but I'm entertained by everything that's happening leading up to that point, so that it's not a big deal. And I would say Frankenhooker falls more in the Peter Jackson camp, where I was like, no, I'm still enjoying like everything that's happening. This very strange movie, but you are waiting until the last, even like less than 30 minutes left in the movie before the titular Frankenhooker arrives on the scene.
Yes, that's very true. The 1931 Frankenstein movie also kind of operated on that principle.
Yeah, because they couldn't afford to keep painting that fucker, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? God damn, it's a lot of work putting all that shit on that guy.
Yeah, Boris Karloff's a big dude. It took a lot of paint to get him to look like that.
A lot of shellacking going on Boris.
But I do have to say, like, for a movie made this cheaply, the special effects are great.
Really good. Really fun,
so
cartoony.
Fun.
Absolutely. The little brain with the eyeball that is like so obviously just like a little thing on a stick, but it's very charming. You can get away if it's charming.
Exactly. This movie opens and establishes a artificial, kitschy enough tone that
right away from jump, right? I'm like, okay,
right,
got it.
Again, it opens with a guy playing around with a plastic, like, foam brain with a little eye in it on a swivel.
Yeah.
And then goes in back to a, like, Technicolor, plasticky looking backyard.
Mm-hmm. Yes, with, like, a super lawnmower, and I'm like, okay, got it. I understand what we're doing here.
Yeah.
Roger, and that it sets it very well, and it's like very charming and funny. The main actor is like a really interesting screen presence, I'll say. That like he's not a traditional leading man by any stretch of the imagination, but like he's very charismatic. He holds the screen in his very like own particular kind of way.
Yeah.
That is, it's hard to replicate. You really just had to find the right weird guy with a Jersey accent to anchor it all together.
He's able to maintain he's able to make the creepy shut-in personality actually really interesting and really engaging, which is not easy.
No, not at all. Most nerds are social recluses for a reason. They're off-putting, horrible people, right? And one of the worst things that happened to nerd culture is that it was not a requirement for nerds to be smart anymore. You know what I mean? And now we have these dumb nerds who, all they do is watch Batman all day long. They can't build a Frankenhooker, right? This guy, this movie is conservatively 60% just this guy talking to himself in a laboratory environment.
Yeah,
but it's very compelling in its way. Like it's very like I'm like, yeah, what's this guy gonna get up to next?
Well, they do, well, partly because the movie does a good job staging those like those alone scenes, where it's always him thinking out loud about what his next steps are, and then sometimes he's like talking to body parts. Sometimes he's like talking about what's going on TV.
Yeah,
all of
he's
it,
talking to
all
the
of
news.
Right, all of it moves the story along, and just reveals more and more about his character, which is engaging, deeply unpleasant. I really loved how much of a slime ball this movie's version of Frankenstein is. Listeners, for context, he's a working class Jersey electrician.
Yes, who is also like a big brain scientist, the biggest brain.
He was a medical student prodigy who didn't like med school.
Yeah, but he has, a certified smoke show fiance.
Yes, played by Penthouse Pet. Terrible title. I hate they called their women that. Yeah.
Wow. No, that's I guess I don't like Playmate much better. Guess I don't like that.
There are there's got to be a more dignified title for being the hottest woman of the month.
Yeah, wow, the entire month. Imagine.
The whole month. But, played by Patty Mullen, who is, for me, like, the real breakout star of the picture.
100%, despite her incredibly limited screen time. Really, like, condensed down.
Yeah. But she just makes the most of all of it.
100%. Yeah, it's very... I mean, I guess, like, this movie was not, like, a box office sensation. It was no Deep Throat. But it's interesting that, like, she has essentially no other screen credits. She has, like, a tiny, like, handful of other times she appeared. But other than that, like, she has none of that.
Right. And that really surprised me, considering, like she has so few film credits, despite how well she performed in the movie, compared to other, like, pinup women who have been in way more movies.
Yeah,
with
way worse movies
worse track records.
Yeah, that they are less good in. Yeah, it's odd and it's strange. I mean, you'd think she would at least be in like more trauma movies, you know, like in the way that like there's that one woman who's in all the like Paul Bartel movies who doesn't mind taking her top off. You know what I mean? Like it's. That's a good gig if you could get it in, you know, Roger Corman's America, Lloyd Kaufman's America. Like if you found one guy that you vibed with and you didn't mind getting topless in his movies, you could work pretty consistently. But she did not go that route.
No,
unfortunately, but it all, you know, it's kind of a lightning in a bottle sort of thing. You're like, wow, what a one go, a very interesting performance.
And she's maintained like a great relationship with the movie. She's all like, she's done stuff for bonus features. She's like talked on conventions and panels about it. She still like flaunts the wig she kept from the production.
Well, hell yeah. Well, good. I mean, you gotta listen. You gotta embrace the one thing you did. You know what I mean? Jerry Ryan is never gonna take off the 7 to 9 eyeball eyepiece. It's just you gotta embrace the one thing you did. It's if you are an actor and you can get one thing that people want to show up for, you've done it. You've had one of the, you know, top 5 percentile best acting careers in the world. I'm not exaggerating. It sounds like I'm joking. I'm really, really not.
No, yeah, like as much as, you know, like I've certainly joked about conventions featuring a human zoo.
But yeah, I mean they are.
But like
you know, that's not their fault.
Like no. But like that's just part of the career of like being an actor, especially if you do genre work.
Especially if like you're not someone who writes or directs your own material, like you're kind of at the whim of, you know, other people selecting you. So if you can pay your rent by going to fan conventions and sitting in celebrity row, you know, God help you. More power to you.
You are materially more successful than, as you said, 95% of actors.
Not you probably like you are in the top like 0.1 percentile if you can get anyone to care enough to ask for your autograph. Truly.
But do we want to do a plot breakdown of this?
I suppose so. There's not a ton. It's not a ton of plot. But yes, as described, you have Jeffrey, the scientist, and his beautiful fiancée Elizabeth is killed in a tragic lawnmower accident, leaving her with essentially no body but a head. And I will say, throughout this movie, it's a common theme that the relationship between a human head and the rest of its body is loose at best. The heads are flying off at every opportunity in this movie. Just a solid, like, full head, clean neck break. Your head can be snapped off from your shoulders as easily as you could, like, take a G.I. Joe's arm out of its socket. It has a loose familiarity with the rest of the body.
Yeah. Which is, you know, fair. It's fun. They get a lot of great gags out of it.
Absolutely. Listen, I'm watching a movie like this. I want to see heads fly. I want to see, I want to see people's heads get chopped off their bodies.
At one point, Elizabeth's head, like, after she's been reanimated, falls off. And it just keeps hanging back, like, on a hinge. And anytime someone, like, tries to ride it again, it just immediately flops back. It's good shit. Funny shit.
Good shit.
Funny shit. But yeah, she gets minced up by the lawnmower. I think the phrase was, not enough left to fry an egg.
Correct, yes. But the head is preserved, because he's a very good electrician. And through, you know, some, I guess, trial and error, Jeffrey discovers that he can reanimate life, and decides to use this incredible power to revive his beloved Elizabeth. But he needs body parts. You know, her body was destroyed in the horrible lawnmower accident. So, what do? You find some prostitutes.
Right. One of the character beats that I really like with this is that at no point is Jeffrey Franken's romance for his for Elizabeth really romanticized. He goes for prostitutes because he wants her to have a better body than she had when she was alive.
And respectfully, she already had a pretty slammin' bod, you know? Like, that's... there was not a lot of... well, I guess, you know... her body was destroyed. So I guess she does need a new one. You know, peace and love to Jeffrey. I guess you gotta go somewhere. I mean, listen. If you were selecting a new body for yourself, Justin, would you not want someone to go to the Hunk Depot?
No. I would want someone to get my replacement body the way they'd order wine at a restaurant. Take a long time looking at the options, then pick the second cheapest.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Yeah. You don't want to get cheap.
I don't want, the beater body. I'd like them to, check the Carfax, so to speak.
Nah, if I am in this exact scenario and someone is thinking of reanimating my corpse, I do want them to go to the Magic Mike Las Vegas experience and kill one of those guys. That is what I want.
They want you to put Joe Manganiello on ice.
Correct. Yeah, as fast as possible, preferably.
Well, you can't let him spoil.
No, you don't want your Manganiello to go bad. That's a waste of high quality meat. You need to, make the Manganiello sausage. The experience of growing up in rural Missouri was like, during hunting season, people were just always handing you deer sausage, summer sausage. They were just always like, hey, we got too much of this. My family made too much. Please take deer meat off of our hands. These things are so big. There's so much meat on them.
There's so much meat, and it's so technically palatable.
People that wear camo year-round to high school was just kept handing me sheaves and sheaves of meat. I looked like a damn cartoon dog with a bunch of sausage links hanging out of my mouth.
just dragging out of your backpack.
Yeah, I looked like one of those Oliver and Company dogs.
Yeah. Jeffrey taps into his Christmas money, his Christmas fund, to start shopping
his
for
Christmas
hookers.
club account. I believe was the phrase. A Christmas club account is a type of savings account designed to help you set aside money for holiday expenses throughout the year. And apparently, he saves so much that he could pay for a dozen prostitutes for the evening.
A dozen for what? Plus a dozen prostitutes plus crack, plus crack for all.
Well, Justin, you're leaving out an incredibly important detail about the crack.
You're right.
You could not be more lying by omission about the crack. Jeffrey doesn't buy the crack. Jeffrey creates his own specially designed form of quote-unquote super crack that we will soon discover explodes you if you eat it.
Crack's so good it makes you blow up.
It makes you quite literally explode into pieces. Or rather, there is a brief cut in the camera and a dummy that vaguely looks like you explodes, right?
And I love how that basically turned into a runner where so many people blow up in this movie. 15 people blow up in this movie, and it's all the same way. They get into the clunky pose, and then a plaster dummy breaks in half.
And you know what? Works every time. It's good. It's good every time.
It hits every time. He makes the super crack because crack's killing him on the streets, and he wanted a more painless way to kill them.
He's a good guy, Justin.
Yeah,
he's not trying to hurt anybody. The easy version of this movie is just he just kills some, he takes a knife or something and kills some an axe, right? That's not Jeffrey's way.
No, this Frankenstein is a quote unquote nice guy.
Absolutely.
Who wants to give them super crack when in his night with all the ladies. And I gotta say, as much as I was as much as I was digging the movie, with its kind of cartoony tone, the night he spends with the prostitutes is where it really started to take off for me. This is where they really started gassing the juice of just how loony this was getting, because he spends his whole time with a dozen absolute smoke shows just meticulously measuring their bodies.
Oh yeah, I gotta get the circumference of your your legs.
Well, your legs are perfect, 18-inch diameter. And the babe just goes,
I got something else that's 18-inch diameter.
You know, they all kind of talk like that.
Yeah, he there's a shot of just a perfectly square shot of a woman's ass, and he just gets a big marker and draws a check on the cheek.
He's like, "This is a good one." Check.
Perfect.
Yeah, he should have stamped it like A1 or something.
Yeah. But when the hookers find the super crack, they go ballistic for it.
They're so excited to get the super crack. And who can blame them?
Yeah, they smoke the crack the way that, like, Vikings drink mead.
Yeah.
Like, they have, like, their arms around each other. They're all, like, cackling and, like, bumping into each other.
Yeah, in Prostitute Valhalla, this is indeed how you get down.
It's a carousing crack smoking.
Absolutely. If you die with a dick in your hand, you get to go to Prostitute Valhalla.
If you die on your back, you've died a hero's death.
So the prostitutes explode. And Jeffrey, don't worry, one of them explodes in the face of the pimp of these prostitutes. This movie, I think, is pretty solidly pro-hooker, anti-pimp. Right?
Yes.
I think, like, ultimately, like, you know, the for all of their love of super crack, I think they are, you know, it's kind of it's a fun, silly depiction of sex work in this very ridiculous movie. But you know, our protagonist stops to defend, you know, sex work at various points. Like, it is despite the fact that it's called Frankenhooker, it's pretty respectful, I guess.
It never... again, the main character, is framed as lesser when he realizes Elizabeth was a hooker at one point. And the movie frames him as, like, being unfairly judgmental of her.
Absolutely.
Also, there's just, I just love the gag where when the, hookers start smoking crack, they put on rock music, and that's what he's objecting to the whole scene.
No, it's too loud.
It's the devil's music. It'll make you do
it.
obscene things.
He's weirdly, like, chaste. It's very strange.
Yeah. Again, it's not about... Yeah, like, he's not... He's more concerned with objectifying women than actually connecting and having any chemistry with.
Yeah.
Which I think is what makes this film, like, stand out. And makes it so, like, reclaimable. It's not...
It can be the fun kind of trash because of these distinctions, right? It's not a bummer somehow.
Exactly. It's a riotous, fun theme park approach to prostitution.
But yeah, Jeffrey gets, from the exploding prostitute bonanza, gets all of the body parts that he needs, and does the Frankenstein thing, raises the bed up to the sky, gets the lightning comes back, and Elizabeth has been reanimated into the titular Frankenhooker. She has purple hair for no reason. Her face is clown white for no reason.
But it's just the her face and hands. She has big, clumpy feet.
Yeah, one of her arms is African American, and and other such traits. Her clothes are different than when she went up.
Again, that's Jeffrey's choice. Jeffrey dressed her up like that in
a I guess sort of like a cone bra top with like incredibly protruding nipples built into the fabric.
A very like 50s bra.
Yeah, I do. You know, I get that they were really uncomfortable. I do enjoy a cone bra. I do like watching an old movie and going like, oh wow,
you like the Madonna special?
Yeah, I do. I find it, you know, I guess I'm not saying like, ooh, I'm into it. I'm just like, I think it's fun to look at. I'm like, what a silly thing that was made.
Who was this for? Who did this genuinely appeal to?
I want every woman walking around to look like she's divining water.
I want every woman to look like she can split 2 logs on her chest.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I want
It's a woman who looks like she can plow snow if she like laid on her stomach and crawled.
If she needs it. You know, again, almost certainly a male gaze endeavor, but I find it kind of stupidly charming in a very old-fashioned way.
A gaze no one looks with anymore.
Absolutely. But yeah, Frankenhooker, she's also wearing like a short skirt or whatever and big clumpy feet. But when she comes out of her reanimated form, she is just kind of like a pull-string prostitute doll who regurgitates like classic prostitute phrases.
Yeah, well, she's a composite of all the prostitutes that blew up. So she's mostly quoting lines said by them.
Yeah, right, and quoting the events of the previous scenes, right? Like quoting like specifics about Jeffrey and the arrangement he had with Zorro, the iconic character Zorro that we have.
The evil muscular pimp.
Evil pimp, love this guy. I mean, obviously, like, he's a nasty man, but I you know, his attitude is crazy, his line deliveries are crazy. He's played by Joseph Gonzalez, who is only in 2 movies, both directed by Frank Henenlotter. His previous credit in Brain Damage as Guy in Shower. But he has the right kind of attitude to play a pimp in a movie like this.
Oh, yeah, like just big, nasty, cruel, short-tempered. Again, he's a 90s theme park version of a pimp. He's the kind of pimp that you would have seen in, like, an arcade shooter game. Like the kind
with a really garbled voice that says, like, don't shoot my girls.
No. Yeah, you should be shooting up, not shooting me. And then and of course the game.
He's definitely a guy you hit with your car in
FDA.
Vice City. He's absolutely a guy you hit with your car in Vice City. He's a guy who's going like, "Hey, watch it! No one knows how to drive anymore." Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he was part of the hot coffee mod, Zorro, for sure.
But Elizabeth as Frankenhooker just kind of goes on auto prostitution. She just wanders out and starts just picking up guys. And man, I love the John she picked up. This,
yeah, very Germeroth type actor, I'll say. He's this, forgive me, a very rotund fellow, balding with these big glasses, and like, he's reacting to a prostitute like, oh, wowie, wow!
The love of my life!
Manna from heaven!
He looks and feels like a 1960s Yes Dear character. Like the kind of guy who in like a 60s sitcom would be a henpecked husband, but here he's just like a dirtbag. Who is just so excited to like pick up a prostitute. It's the greatest joy of his day.
Yeah, it's really wonderful. Does that character have a name? I want to. Let me see if I can find.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
actor.
Who is he on IMDb?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. You know, this is one of those movies. Not a ton of the people have cast photos on IMDb. You know, a lot of gray simulacrums.
Oh yeah, a lot of blank silhouettes.
Times Square businessman, Times Square victim number 2, corner hooker. Oh, I'm having trouble.
Well, unnamed John, who
We salute you.
Who fucks so good he blows up. We salute
R.I.P.
you.
I assume. Yeah, damn.
And the way Frankenhooker kills people is so fun.
Maybe he's Motor Mouth?
No, Motormouth was the Jerry Springer type on TV, talking to I guess she was like a madam who was advocating for prostitution legalization.
Yeah,
as
or at least
representative.
prostitution, rights activist.
Exactly.
Frankenhooker's trick, of course.
Oh!
Frankenhooker's trick, of course.
There we go.
David Lipman, who died only last year.
Oh my god.
His only photo on IMDb is him driving Woody Allen.
That's fair. Oh my god, wait. He was in... This guy fucking worked.
He was in some movies.
True Grit. Bonfire of the Vanities.
Mm-hmm.
Weekend at Bernie's 2.
Many Law and Orders. Law and Orders. Several different Law and Order franchises. Wow. King.
Good for him.
Weekend at Bernie's 2?
Yeah.
Bonfire of the Vanities? Hey, he can say he worked with De Palma. Not a lot of people can say that.
Who else can?
He's Poe Picketer, of course, in Bonfire of the Vanities.
Tales from the Dark Side.
Okay, my man. Okay.
Yeah. All right, Mr.
One episode of Ed? Just one Ed.
Well,
he was on more Ed than I was.
David Lippman, may you rest in peace.
R.I.P. King. R.I.P. King Duck.
I hope you enjoyed getting blowed up by an electric prostitute.
I would. That's on my very short list of career goals. Is I just want to get fucking owned in a horror movie one time.
Oh yeah, get a really good kill.
I want to really get got. I want to get got just enough to be able to go to horror conventions and get $30. I just want $30.
Yeah. Listen. $30, $40 for a picture, $50 for an autograph.
I will do. Hey, listeners, I will do your movie, and I will not complain a little bit if you just kill me really cool.
Yeah, please.
If you just do it nasty style, I'll be all about it. I'm there. I want to fall into a washing machine, and then what comes out is only blood.
Oh, that'd be like you get in of your own volition. Or
I don't know. Maybe I'm shoved in there by a maniac or a killer.
Ooh, for sure. I'd love to get pushed into an animal enclosure. I think that'd be a fun kill for me.
Classic. And then we cut above, and we just see your arms and shit flying up, pieces of you being
exact. Yeah. Just somewhat. Yeah, I fall into the Tasmanian Weasels exhibit, and bone and just plastic bones thrown up into the air.
Absolutely.
I'm a simple.
Sorry, I'm distracted by work. This is where a third host would come in handy. It's not their fault for missing.
No. Listeners, unfortunately, Ty was unable to make it. Because Ty had to handle some business, some real estate business internationally in a place called Transylvania.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, I'm seeing. They were meeting with a medical specialist. They sent a doctor's note from Dr. Acula.
I'm checking the email chain because we've been getting regular updates about the trip, and it seems that the host really offers a lot of wine, but doesn't drink it regularly. Huh. I guess Dr. Acula's sober. That's fine. That seems to be in vogue these days.
It's interesting. Ty is saying that Dr. Acula won't let them leave the castle. But I guess the castle's nice, and there's food on the table. It could be worse.
Yeah, but also, 3 absolute smoke show dime-piece honeys show up in Ty's bed every night.
Damn, how do I get to Castle Dracula? Damn.
How do I get there?
How do I get there? I guess I need to be doing estate. Yeah, I was about to say real estate law. I need to get my degree in real estate law so I can get a bunch of honeys crawling into my bed in Castle Dracula. And so many people, remember when, The Wolf of Wall Street came out and a bunch of people, got into finance? It's like the new Dracula comes out and a bunch of people get into real estate law.
I gotta get a realtor. I gotta flip this castle.
Yeah, I gotta flip this castle. I gotta find a castle to flip so I can meet all these honeys.
Meet all these vampire honeys. Yeah. They're doing the tour, and vampires are crawling along the walls and ceiling. It's got a bit of an infestation, but but once you move in, they should be able to get out pretty easily. No. So are the vampires part of the house? Are they part? Do they stay in the castle?
Are these dependents? Are they load-bearing vampire honeys?
Kevin, I'm getting such a big tax break by claiming all the vampires living in my house as dependents.
All my vampire spawn as dependents.
All the vampires, all the ghosts, haunting. I'm just getting so much back from Uncle Sam.
They don't have jobs.
They don't work. Well, you know what? They can get jobs. Ghosts, I think, deserve the right to work.
Yeah, right to work. Wrong for Missouri.
Give ghosts a chance.
Give Ghosts a chance. Come on, let ghosts scab.
Why use AI to run your self-checkout when you could just have a ghost haunt it and do it for you?
Is your pesky little union on strike?
Oh no, the ghosts are scabbing. They're using all their poltergeist power to throw shit around at the factory.
Exactly. You get it.
Yeah. They're possessing all those robo arms to do the work themselves. But then the ghosts go on strike, and then what do we do?
Then what do we do?
They're not stocking ectoplasm in the break room.
Oh no. They're looking for cheaper ghosts. What does that even mean? We're importing ghosts from other countries.
Just dragging out, just old bones and, suits of armor.
They're sending our jobs to Indian ghosts from the Indian subcontinent. Sending our jobs overseas.
Yeah. I want to make sure this house is American haunted.
Thanks, Ghost Obama.
Boo Rock Obama.
Ooh, nice.
Boo Rock Ghost Obama.
Boo Rock Ghost Obama. And that covers it. That's the show.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's look. We're having fun. Frankenhooker is genuinely an absolute great watch. It's a perfect Halloween party movie. It's funny as hell. We actually didn't get to the big twist at the end.
Oh, when he's forced trans.
The climax is that Jeffrey gets Elizabeth back, sets her, rights her mind so she's Elizabeth again, and then Zorro comes back to pick her up because she's all of his bitches. And when he threatens to get her hooked on crack again, there's Kevin, I love the climax of this movie so much because the storage fridge opens up and all of the leftover parts come out.
Several misformed hooker homunculi emerge from the fridge and attack and kill their former pimp Zorro.
Their former pimp. These gooey, fleshy lumps of like breasts and mouths and arms. It's wonderfully gnarly. Like, that's the real kind of like horror, like trauma horror I was hoping to get out of this. Absolutely delivered. Drags Zorro into the cooler while drags Zorro into the cooler after Zorro killed Jeffrey. So kills Jeffrey. So Elizabeth brings Jeffrey back to life using his estrogen-based like revivification serum.
Yes, his formula is estrogen-based, which means that if she wants to revive the deceased Jeffrey, who was beheaded by Zorro, she needs to put him on a girl body.
Hence why he, and again, showing the like objectifying nature of Jeffrey, he didn't want to share this with the world because it only worked on women.
Yeah, he just wanted to like bring back his slammin' fiance, and then other than that,
fiance with an even better body.
Yeah, and he holds the secret to eternal life. He could change the very shape of human society. But no, he just wanted to bring back his slammin' bod fiance. And
thus he's condemned to have a rockin' bod, a rockin' slammin' babe body. Oh the horror! Oh the horror!
Oh yeah, please make it stop. Please don't make me
Don't give me a slammin' beach babe body.
Please.
I don't want these luscious jugs.
His body is crazy.
Yeah. Well, I love the little detail that the revivification serum turns your like nipples purple.
Yeah, that's kind of an interesting side effect.
Just a fun little like flourish. I don't know.
Yeah, like, I don't ask that the rules make sense. I just ask that they remain consistent, and they're consistent.
The lore is consistent. The director Frank Henenlotter was the kind of guy who loved exploitation in B movies for the sake of, like, for their sake. Not in the way of, like, someone like a Tarantino. Or even like a James Gunn, who would kind of uplift those sensibilities towards more mainstream fare. Frank liked to keep it gnarly and nasty and kind of in the gutter, just done well and with love. Unfortunately, that did not do well, and that doesn't do well with raters, and Frankenhooker was one of the last movies to get an X rating from the MPAA. Whoa,
an X rating? That's wild.
Right, because it's a very cartoony
movie. Yeah, it's not like, I mean, obviously a bunch of people explode, but it's not even particularly graphic. It's just like some fireworks, you know? It's like,
right.
Yeah, an X rating is kind of bananas.
I agree. Well, legendarily, they actually got an S rating for shit from the MPAA representative.
I mean, you know, hell yeah, slam dunk. Good
like,
dunk by the MPAA.
A good dunk. Honestly, that was something that they should have run with. They should have made that part of the marketing.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, that's the reason they got rid of the X rating and made it NC-17, because X is just so sexy.
It's too hot.
It's too enticing. Oh, X rated. I gotta see. You know, fun. I'm so tantalized. But NC-17 sounds so clinical. It sounds like a chip classification or something.
NC-17. It sounds like homework.
Yes, exactly. NC-17 is homework number. Sounds like math. Yeah. X truly sounds like you're fucking.
Yeah.
If you could fuck any letter,
two
you'd
things
probably pick
crossed,
X.
like fucking.
Yeah, Justin, you can fuck one letter of the alphabet. What is it? Is it X?
It's not X. It's not X.
It's not X.
Honestly, I would probably have to say, I think R. R has such like a nice like variety of shapes. It's
R is
round
interesting.
and also have it's round but also has angles.
Yeah, R kind of has, it also, kind of has legs. It's like a letter that kind of has legs.
Yeah,
so, you
exactly.
could assume there's something between those legs.
Exactly.
Okay. I might go B.
B? Okay.
B.
Yeah.
Capital B.
Just a good pair. Yeah, just a nice pair of boobs.
Yeah. Hey, I ain't complaining.
Hey.
Oh, my dead girlfriend needs a nice pair of boobs.
Listen, listen, babe. I wanted to bring you back, but wouldn't you have wanted a better set on you?
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't you, listen, babe, I love you however you are, but, come on. wouldn't you want an upgrade, Once in a lifetime opportunity.
Listen, darling, light of my life. Listen, you know I'd love you in any shape and size, but since we can choose the shape and size, why not pick the good one?
My sun, my stars, you bring light into my world. You are the sunshine of my life. Maybe, wouldn't you like a big dump truck ace?
Listen, darling, my alpha and my omega. Wouldn't you want just a real pair of absolute gams? Some absolute choker gams.
Some total walking sticks. And that's
Frankenhooker.
And that's Frankenhooker.
Kevin, how does this rank amongst the various Frankenstein movies you've seen?
Oh, okay, that's fun. I feel like I have not seen that many Frankenstein movies. Let me run this through. I've seen Kenneth Branagh's Frankenstein, starring Robert De Niro, and Kenneth Branagh, of course. I've seen I, Frankenstein, starring Aaron Eckhart. Is Van Helsing a Frankenstein movie? He's in that. He's in it.
So, as part of how I planned out my Frankenstein movie marathon, I had to ultimately distinguish between Frankenstein movies and what I categorize as monster mashes.
And Van Helsing is a certified monster.
It is. It's to me, a monster mash is a movie that has that generally has the Frankenstein's monster, Dracula, and Wolfman.
Yeah, maybe an Invisible Man in there.
Exactly. And Creature from the Black Lagoon, maybe a Jekyll and Hyde. But the Wolfman, Dracula, Frankenstein are the core trio.
Yeah.
That make the mash.
Is there, not in the movie, but does Frankenstein have any role in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen?
Not in the movie.
You'd think he would.
In a kind of throwaway appearance.
Yeah. I just, you'd think.
Yeah, no. Wiki. So in the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Frankenstein is married to Olympia, the clockwork ballerina from E.T.A. Hoffman's The Sandman.
Of course.
Where they live together in the North Pole in the Kingdom of Toyland, which is from a British line of kids books.
Well, yeah, he is the ruler of Toyland. That's Alan.
Alan. How are those trains running, Alan?
Yeah, my goodness, Alan. My goodness. Well, it's possible this is the third Frankenstein movie.
Yeah, okay. That honestly surprises me because I know how much affection you have for the novel.
Yeah, and I love the novel. I just I would like to watch, the original. Of course, I want to see Bride of Frankenstein, but have not. Oh, of course, I've seen Young Frankenstein.
Oh, yes. This was the first
It's a Frankenstein movie. It's a Frankenstein
absolutely, absolutely. This was the first time I watched it this year, and this was the first time I'd ever watched Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein before Young. And I was able to actually appreciate how well Mel Brooks actually replicated the visual language of those, like, early Universal movies.
Yeah.
Like, he really captured, like, how the camera looked, like the look of the sets and costumes. And then just added
one of only
jokes.
like 2 times Mel Brooks ever cared how his movie looked. he thought, what if I tried?
Yeah. Well, what would the other time be?
High Anxiety. High Anxiety is a very visually appealing movie, and you have to be if you're going to ape Hitchcock. But they use, like, the frame is part of the joke telling in High Anxiety. Not my favorite of the Mel Brooks movies, but it's a sharp looking movie.
Okay.
But I guess of that illustrious set of company, like Young Frankenstein #1, Frankenhooker #2, Kenneth Branagh Frankenstein #3, and at the bottom, I Frankenstein starring Aaron Eckhart, where Frankenstein is enemies with gargoyles.
No, he's an enemy of demons. He's allied with gargoyles, who are basically like the front lines of angels.
Yeah.
To fight Bill Nighy demons. Boy, that, if any movie warranted ending a career, it was I Frankenstein.
And it did a pretty solid job. Absolutely. Wow, I watched this in October 2019. Just like not even a pandemic watch. That's amazing. That's
genuinely your loss.
Genuinely, I fucked that up. I have no excuse. I don't know fucking how this happened.
Could you believe that I Frankenstein was written by the guy who did all the Underworld movies?
Yeah. Yeah, it's also his only directorial credit. This is Stuart Beatty's baby. I'm sorry, no. He did some movie called Tomorrow When the War Began, of course.
Oh, God.
Of course. Where were you when everything changed? Ellie Linton, a teen from an Australian coastal town, leads her friends on an excursion to a camp deep in the woods, dubbed Hell. Upon their return, the youths find that their town has been overrun by an enemy army, and their friends and family have been imprisoned. When the hostile invaders become alerted to their presence, Ellie and her friends band together to escape and strike back against this mysterious enemy. So it's Red Dawn.
Yeah.
So it's Red Dawn.
It's John Milius, but I can only assume less fascist.
Yeah, but also I find it curious that the plot description names what is the enemy country. Right? Because in Red Dawn, allegedly it's Russia, but mostly in that movie it's Cuba. They're mostly like fighting against Cubans.
It's Cubans as an extension of Russia. And then in the remake, it's just North Korea, which is frankly even more laughable.
Yeah, it was supposed to be China in the remake, but they chickened out and they made it North Korea. That's a true story. Yeah. Which, they don't have the troops for that.
No.
They don't have the people for that job, I'll say. To invade the entire United States.
Oh, if they tried invading your average, like, American flyover town, they'd be outnumbered 3-1.
Yeah, exactly. It's great. It's absolutely nuts. Which is why China made more sense, but they grew feathers and they started going bok 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 because they're chickens.
Well, yeah, but also they probably wanted to. I'm sure some spreadsheet freak thought, well, what if we sold Red Dawn to China? What if we tried screening it there?
Right, and of course, famously, North Korea very chill about when our movies make fun of them. See The Interview.
A movie not worth hacking Sony over.
Not worth an international incident. No. The Interview. Just a deeply deeply underwhelming movie. It got pulled from all like movie theaters around that time because movie theaters, I guess, were afraid that they were going to get bombed or whatever.
Right.
Warrenton, Missouri held strong and did show the interview.
We're here. They were Seth Rogen's strongest soldiers.
It's our right to show underwhelming James Franco comedies. It's our right as a free American society.
It's our right to show Randall Park giving a really good performance and no one else really delivering.
Much better than the movies around in. That's our right as a free American.
We're going to epically own the North Korean government by showing Kim Jong-un it's all right to cry.
We hate anyone that we think is a pervert, but anytime anyone is outed as an actual pervert, we love them. That's our right as a free American. We love James Franco. He was wrongly canceled by the left. Now I'm going to take off my kill your local pedophile hat and embrace this pedophile with both arms.
Yes. I love that he took advantage of college students to work on his productions for free.
Yeah, what a great guy. Close personal friend, James Franco.
That's why we in Warden, Missouri, they walk over and take off the drop sheet to have erected this bronze statue of James Franco.
James Franco on Main Street, which actually doesn't have a lot going on. It would be a better town center if we put it in the Walmart parking lot.
Well,
so tomorrow we're moving it to the Walmart parking lot.
In order to draw tourism to our fair town, we've erected this bronze statue and corresponding mural of James Franco to bring in fans all across the country.
We're going to add to our many, many billboards that advertise our outlet mall as a place to go. We're going to add a James Franco statue. Come check out the Nike store and the James Franco statue.
Come get a James Franco pressed penny. And your options are like Pineapple
Oz
Express.
the Great and Powerful. Yeah.
Oh man, I got a Freaks and Geeks penny. Nice.
Oh, sick. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, what are I guess, Harry Osborn penny? What are the other pennies?
Yeah. What are the other James Franco pressed pennies?
Yeah, that's kind of, I think we got it. I think we
nailed it.
One for all of his Faulkner adaptations or whatever. He's directed 40 movies, and they're all directed like from the same author.
Yeah.
He's directed 39. He has 39 director credits.
Oh my god. Oh, I think at one point he tried playing, who was the guy in Sound and Fury?
I don't know.
Read that book. Did you ever read Sound and Fury?
No, I'm hearing about this for the first time.
Oh, it's really, really good. And like its main thing is it takes like each section is told from a different perspective. And one of them is a mentally disabled man named Benji. Whose like section is entirely stream of consciousness. And guess who James Franco elected to play?
He simple jacked it.
He did simple jack it.
I dare you to look at James Franco's directorial credits. I dare you.
All right.
Sometimes multiple movies per year.
This is all right. This is the real Halloween fright. Looking at
my god,
his directorial credits.
She started in 2005. 2 movies, The Ape and Fool's Gold, both in 2005. Good Time Max, 2007.
Then wait, this is like a real movie.
Yeah, he directed feature films, Justin. Apparently like 30.
How? Wait, how does he direct?
Would you believe they're a little rushed?
You mean they're not quite thought through? He directed 3 feature length movies in 2011. Mm-hmm. Okay, I
The
actually
Broken Tower and Sal. You've heard of them?
Oh my god, I actually have seen Interior Leather Bar.
I forgot that was him.
Which
My Own Private River, another one. Yeah, Interior Leather. I remember when Interior Leather Bar played.
Yeah, he's and then the Disaster Artist, Future World.
Yeah, you don't remember Future World? You don't remember Child of God?
Featuring Snoop Dogg and Lucy Liu?
You don't remember Black Dog, Red Dog? James Franco's feature film that came out in 2015? You don't remember?
I can't. I'm sorry, Kevin. I can't. I don't feel like I've been able to make enough space in my schedule to see Zeroville or The Pretenders.
In Dubious Battle? You don't remember?
Battle.
The Institute? You've forgotten The Institute?
These
Directed by James Franco?
The fact that he is James Franco makes it frustrating that he's able to get like real people in these. Like Dubious Battle has Vincent D'Onofrio, Selena Gomez, and Ed Harris.
Yeah, they're in there.
He's got. Why is Zach Braff here? Robert Duvall? What the fuck?
Yeah. Yup.
This is. Because he's like lost money on all of these. Like, no 100%. One here has to be working on these above scale.
Yeah. Wow. Zeroville came out in 2019. But I feel like it must have been sitting on the shelf for a long time, because I feel like he was canceled before that. I don't know.
Yeah, originally set to be released in 2015 or 16.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah,
then, the distributor went bankrupt.
Ah, I see. But it was filmed at a time where people like Seth Rogen were still
right. It filmed in 2014.
Yeah.
Seth Rogen, I think, is starting to kind of lose his cultural cachet at this point.
At today's times?
I feel like a little bit.
Justin, he just won like 10 Emmys.
Oh, what? Did his show do that well?
The studio just won like a bajillion Emmys. He's as powerful as he's ever been.
Never mind. I'm lying.
What?
Listeners, don't listen to me. I'm an idiot. Seth
Rogen's
Rogen,
here, dog.
Good for you. Seth Rogen, no, onward and upward.
Seems like one of the very few, like, genuinely nice and chill dudes in Hollyweird.
Yeah. Also, just kind of as an aside, one of the first, like, Jewish public figures to, like, be openly, like, anti-Zionist.
Yeah, big anti-Zionist. You know what? That's not nothing.
That, like, Zionist activists called his mother over it to convince... Wow. Which is truly how Jews fight each other.
Can you talk to your son? He's posting some inflammatory things.
We're concerned that your son is saying things online that are not representing him or his community well.
Well, we're not doing a Jewish thing. We're doing an impression of Edward Norton as the bagel in the Sausage Party franchise, which apparently there's 2 seasons of a Sausage Party TV show.
Could not convince me they're real.
It has the people in it.
How many of the people?
Seth Rogen has been in 16 episodes. Edward Norton is in 16 episodes. Michael Cera, 16 episodes. Will Forte, 15 episodes. Gray Delisle, 14 episods. Sam Richardson, 11 episodes. Kristen Wiig, 8 episodes. David Krumholtz, 8 episodes. Jay Farrow, 7 episodes. Sungwon Cho, 7 episodes.
This is...
Martin Starr, 6 episodes.
I'm really trying to not get
Marion
upset about this.
Cotillard.
James Adomian is in this. Martin Starr. This is not thrilled about this prospect. Not...
Does Bill Hader reprise his role as racist bottle of whiskey? He does not. We were wise enough not to do that.
We've sunsetted Firewater.
Well, hold on. Or did we recast Firewater?
Did they?
Okay, we have not. Firewater not included.
Okay.
I was control effing. I was checking.
A movie that Sausage Party feels like something that if they made a show of it, it should only be seen at in auto shop waiting rooms.
Andre Brower is in an episode. Fred Melamed is in an episode. Maria Bamford. It's all true.
These are all real people. I hope they have fun with each other. I hope this is.
Yeah, I hope they have fun in the
something
VO.
they'll
I mean,
enjoy.
get paid. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
It's funny that no one's heard of this.
There's too much. There's too much going on now.
Yeah.
There's too many shows.
Timothy Simons in 6 episodes. Get paid. Get paid,
Yep.
Hitmaker.
Yep. Be like Gene Hackman. Get your check and move on.
Get your check, Hitmaker. I don't regret him anything.
Yeah. But that's Frankenhooker.
And that's Frankenhooker.
And that's Frankenhooker.
Yeah, sorry, Ty, rest up. We'll see you next time for Ty's choice. And we've asked them to send in a voice note with their thoughts on Frankenhooker as well as their next pick. And if that did happen, you're gonna hear it now.
Oh, Kevin, I'm getting some text from Ty. Apparently, all the business is resolved. Should be coming back in one piece. But Ty seems to be talking about having a sudden hunger for flies.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wonder what that could. Justin, what's the joke so I can get in on it?
Oh, Renfield.
Oh, Renfield. Oh. Yeah, it's weird. Ty keeps talking about their beloved master and has a strange hunger for flies and spiders.
Ty keeps talking about a endless hunger for life and a promise of immortality.
Ty is now played by Tom Waits. The role of Ty will now be played by Tom Waits.
Oh, Ty, you're here. Welcome back on the show. It's so nice to be back.
It's good to be here. That was a pretty good Tom Waits, Justin. Good job.
He's one of the 3 musicians I listen to.
That's very funny. Yeah, just like a drunk circus.
Yeah.
At you.
No, I will be picking the musical he wrote at one point for this show.
Yes, please do. Absolutely. I would expect nothing else.
I like musicians that aren't really concerned with sounding nice.
And certainly he was not. But if you go back far enough, he was.
He was a crooner.
He was a great piano crooner. I love those piano crooner albums. That's real, rainy day. You get out the record player kind of.
Well, for me, I like it when he decided to instead gargle gravel and bang pots into the microphone.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then start playing a hurdy-gurdy while somebody chainsaws it apart. Now that's music.
Now that's music. Now that's what I call music.
I cannot see my way out. Male prostitution seems to be my only option. I cannot see my way out. No.
You send the cheap thrills to pay expensive bills, but check your resume, you must have some other skills. Do you have any other skills?